Hi, happy Friday. Welcome to Lunchtime Live. I'm getting better at the consistency of the time, but when you hop in, make sure you comment below so I can say hey. And if you're catching the replay, just comment below #replay because I really love being able to talk to you while you're watching later. I've really been enjoying lives because of the interaction while I'm live or later in the day. And there is a little bit of a delay when someone is live with me and you're commenting. I see it a little bit later than real time. So just keep that in mind while you comment, but I welcome all kinds of comments in discussion. Today, I just have been thinking about what I was going to discuss today. I don't have cue cards, so I really couldn't. I'm usually very prepared. I couldn't decide what I wanted to talk about. Yesterday, I was thinking about dressing for the role you want, dressing for the job you want. And then I saw a TV show last night that just really confirmed that this is what I should be talking about today. So as much as I'm unprepared, I know this is what I'm supposed to be talking about today. So there is that saying, dress for the part you want. Dress for the, hi Becky, thank you. Dress for the job you want. So when you're going into an interview, you dress the part that you are expecting to get. When you're looking for a new position at your job, you dress the part. You show up with more responsibility because you are showing that you're capable of taking that next step. So dressing the part and stepping up in that role actually is a mindset shift and tells you that you are ready. You are ready. You're showing the world that you're ready for this next step. And so the show I was watching last night was The Rock's new show called Young Rock. And the title of the show was Working the Gimmick. Now, the gimmick in this show is not like a very positive term. However, it is of his dad being a wrestler and showing the part of success and showing his audience that he is in a different spot than where he really is, because that's where he wants to go and that's what he wants people to think of him. And this is so important when you start your own business to show up for the position and rank that you want, because you're not going to get there unless you show up for that first. So what I'm talking about is, I was very sick yesterday. I feel a little bit dehydrated, so excuse me while I sip water while I do this live. So we sign up in business under an upline. So they have customers, they have an income, they have a team that they've built, and we start at zero. We have no customers, we have no team, we are just put in a position at zero. And the good thing about that is you don't need anybody else to succeed. And if you have a great team leader, that's just going to help you along the way. But it's up to you to show up in a way, in that rank, in that role that you want to have. Because guess how many people you need on your team to be a team leader? Zero. Because I'm going to use beauty because my sister's in beauty and she's on. So when you're in the beauty industry, your audience comes to you for tips and tricks, education on your products. They come to you they know that you're going to notify them of sales, how to use the products, and you should be coaching them, your customers, how to show up online to share your products. Because what that does, it's just like when somebody says, oh, I got this Starbucks drink, it's so delicious. They can do the same thing for a face mask, right? Just say, hey, if you love this, give me a shout out in your stories. Make a post about it and tag me. You are coaching your customers how to do what you do every single day. And if you have one team member, you are coaching them on how to be a team leader, how to be an active distributor, promoter. There's different names for the ranks in your company, but you are coaching them. You don't have to rely on your successful upline to be a team leader. You can show up as a team leader from day one, and that is just going to boost your mindset and boost your team and encourage them and empower them to show up to do the same. So when I started Thrive, I wanted to be 4K. That's hi, Stacy. Hi, Mom. So I want 4K. That means I have 2 customers and 2 promoters. So what do I have all my customers do? Take a picture of your Thrive and throw it in your stories. Make sure to tag me so I can shout you out. Make a post of how great you're feeling after 1 week so I can support you on your journey. And if anybody wants a sample, I got you. My team, the exact same way. I put all of my team members into a chat separate from my upline so I can talk to them more one-on-one, and I am being their team leader because that is the role that I want next. So I am showing up in the role that I want before I got there. So I'm 4K, working on 12K right now. So I am just empowering my team to just hit that next rank in their business, how to show up every day, how to coach your customers. So it's so important to step out of your comfort zone and show up. So I want to tell you guys my devastating, humbling first webinar that I had set up. So I had a webinar last night that I had been speaking about for a week. I was going to share 5 steps to increase your content performance on Instagram. I've had a 50% increase in my content performance in 4 weeks by utilizing these 5 steps. Having an increased reach on social media is super important because in, social selling, in network marketing and direct sales, you need to reach more people. You can't stay inside your bubble. So I was like, everybody's going to want this. Everybody is going to be excited and sign up. I'm going to grow my email list. I was so super pumped. There was no way I could fail. And guess how many people showed up? 1. Guess who that one person was? My mom. And that's okay. I showed up anyways. And at first I was devastated. I was pissed. I am in so many groups of women who run their own businesses who could benefit from this, and nobody was showing up, right? But I realized I had been showing up online as a mom and fitness blogger for a very long time. That's what people know me as. So when I'm making this transition to being a business and social media coach, nobody trusts me. I get it. I haven't been consistent in my coaching content because this is new for me too. And at first I was like, well, nobody wants to grow their business. That's on them. And still holds true. Not a problem. But I need to, this just shows me how I need to continue to show up in the role that I want. I know I'm an expert. This is my job to research and stay on top of social media for people to have success in their business. So I just need to continue to show up that way and be consistent in that, because that is actually something that I coach female entrepreneurs in. Being consistent in your content and being consistent in showing up as the person you want to be and the person who is going to help others. So, it actually was a blessing in disguise that nobody showed up, because I ended up being very, very sick yesterday, and I would have done it, but my mom is very gracious and is allowing me to give her a separate one-on-one webinar at a later date so I can give her this information. But I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to create new content that speaks to my audience, and I'm going to continue showing up. So use this as like an inspirational story. Even if no one shows up, right? Even if no one signs up under you, even if no one buys your products, do you believe in it? Do you believe in yourself? I want you to keep showing up, because you will attract your audience, you will attract your customers, and you will attract your team. And the genuineness of being you and showing up and attracting them, instead of hunting to get that team and hunting to get those customers, keep planting those seeds along the way. Keep up the conversation. Keep building those relationships, because a solid foundation starts there. And that is super important for your business. And I think that you can continue to go. I know that you can continue to make an impact by continuing to show up and do the work. And that is where you are going to have success. That feeling of success, regardless of how many customers you have or what kind of team you have. Keep showing up. And I am going to support you. So tag me in your posts. We don't have to be in the same business, not even in the same industry. If you want shout outs, let me know. I will boost you on my social media. I will comment and support your business. And if you have a webinar, if I can't show up, I will share it out in my stories. But if you have a webinar, I am promising you that I will be there. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I hope this spoke into you and gave you encouragement and motivation to keep showing up, because I see you. I see the hard work that you're doing, and it's with the consistency that other people are going to see you too. I see you despite the consistency, because it's my job. It's my job to see that in other people, and I want to encourage you to keep going. Keep showing up, keep being a bright light on social media, and don't let the other stuff get you down. So have a wonderful Friday, an awesome weekend, and make sure to tag your teams below. If they need some of this inspiration, if they need to be reminded to show up despite no one else showing up with them, if they just need to keep going, or, that motivation to work the gimmick, right? It's not worth it. It's always worth it. And so make sure to tag your teams below, because when they succeed, so do you. And I want to wish you all a great weekend and success in biz. If you want personalized business and social media coaching for your business specific to your needs, just let me know, send me a DM, and we can schedule your business and social media coaching session. And I look forward to watching you grow. Have a great weekend.